Hello, welcome back. Last time, my house burned down. Not a nightmare I think I've personally had, but that would be quite a nightmare indeed. So, going to the stone section, one nightmare remains. Untitled? This room didn't get a name. The nightmare of unfinished construction. Alright. So, need 3 primes for a Terra, and there are 2... okay, the primes are... why am I suddenly unsure what these are called? Of course I know what those are called. Yeah, I gave all the keys funny names, but I should know them. I've been using them for years now. Ancient Expedition. Whoa. Okay. Okay. So, back to statue packing. Perhaps we never left. So, this looks pretty specific. How? Wait, how do I get out of here? Aha, last statue clears that off. Opens this. And is probably gonna die there. So at the very least, okay. I'm gonna... just going to set down a few spaces that absolutely must remain clear. What will I call that? How about... cyan diamond, like the sky, clear and empty. I guess technically this doesn't have to remain clear. Is this of any use? You know what, right now let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm just gonna improvise some things and see how this generally looks like it's gonna go. Let's try a spiraling pattern? Let's see, before trying a spiraling pattern, I'm gonna put that one there. Now that lets me do this, which could be of interest. And in fact, that might give me some good options. Okay, so on further inspection I don't actually like this. I think I have used space very inefficiently here. Alright, I'm gonna have to learn some packing principles. Okay, so sure, you can use diagonals, you're good at that. This is nowhere near what I need, not even vaguely close. And they're all locked in and I have 7 to go? How is this going to happen? Whoa. Okay, how many spaces do I have here? Okay, how many statues are there? 14. "19 spaces here, not counting this one that has to remain clear. I mean, I can't use most of those. What? Yeah, it's clear to me the last statue is suggested to go here. So I need to be able to shake this enough to get one up there. Ah, no. Is there some merit to maybe doing... okay, I'm just gonna have to experiment a bunch with this. I'm thinking of some way I could have multiples of these alive at once. This feels like it'll go nowhere, but let's entertain it for a moment. Maybe I'm underestimating the power of the simple zigzag. Doesn't actually look good. Perhaps a spiral would have been better? Oops. But I don't know anything yet. I mean, okay. So, 6 left now. No place for this to go, realistically. So if more were alive... ah, I think I get it. Yeah, my goal is to get a lot of them alive. This is also meant to be packing space, isn't it? That's what I'm thinking. Okay. One final one will go in here. But But yeah, I think my mission here is to make some kind of bracket that lets me awaken and stash them, which would mean something like... something like this? Well, that's not quite right, because you'd have to get... There's not a lot of space to do that, because I still have to be down here to awaken things. Whoa, this is a lot. Okay, how? Alright, so let's attempt to build a bracket. I guess it's fine to put one here. Bracket shape would be something like this. I'm not going to be able to put the hook I want there now. So I need to place that earlier, but then that means I need to place that earlier, but then that means this isn't happening. Okay. So if I've done that... and then I do... oh, see, that would... doesn't feel like what I want. Options kinda limited. I just can't make the hook I want. It's not available. And now I'm so vertically split apart that I can't get down to where I want to make my kills and stuff. Okay, here we go. I awaken 2. Now wait a second. Maybe I don't need a full hook. Oh, that's interesting. Actually, what would this look like? This might be much closer to what I'm trying to do here. Okay, I'm starting to see. This might let me at least clear that pressure plate and see what implications that has. I got this extra dead statue in there. Maybe that's fine. I don't know. This is kind of awkward, but that's just par for the course. At what point will I be unable to awaken more? I think I might not be able to get this all the way how I want it, but... well, I don't know. No, it should be fine. I can certainly awaken 2 more, right? I think that's very likely. Alright, final one. Pressure plate is released. Now. How the rest of this is gonna work. I can pull a single. Oh, that's almost good, but not quite. If only the pressure plate released a little quicker. If I get 2 out, 1 will make it through. Ah, and the final one's gonna go on the hot coals. Okay, now I might be in okay shape. I would rather be packing on this side, but if that's not available, then I guess I'll do it this way. Alright, so I'm just packing all along this. That's probably fine. Got 3, that's also okay. You know what? Let's get as many as I can get. Everybody, queue up. I probably should have occupied more of these spaces. It is likely this will not resolve. Also, you're forcing me to do that, which is not what I want. Did I have the opportunity to put that rubble elsewhere? Yes, I did. Okay, so this side is better. Alright, everybody up here. Whoops! Not yet. Too early. Okay, that's about as healthy as that's gonna get, I think. Okay. It's clearing out. It's clearing out. I need to wait a moment. Oh, I need a different move order? Will it shuffle itself if I do that? Yes, it will. How cooperative. Alright, well, if I can fit one more, which I totally can, I should be in good shape here. Okay. Okay. Okay, that was cool. Alright, very intimidating until I, found a way to actually make it work. Right, no picking up keys on turn 0. Gotta be turn 1 or later. Okay. Ancient monolith. Man, this is a vibe. All the dead trees and the stone. Just, this is the area of no life. Okay, I guess you will have to go here then. There are several potential places for you. You know what? Let's imagine the best place might be here, because that keeps a couple of more options open. Maybe. I think best I can do is that, and that's probably all I'm pulling out of here. That's not true. You can come to this spot. Yeah, at this point there's no more that I can extract. So I need to start using other spaces. Can I just kill now? Almost. If I pull these over by 1 each, I think that will... Okay, it won't be 1 each, but it's... Oh, I have multiple problems, but maybe they're all solvable. Ooh, cool, look at that space I was able to use. That's nice. Okay, and now I think I'm in... trouble. No, check this out. It totally did not work. I was hoping to tuck you away in here, then go here and kill you there. Maybe I could go around the circle this way? No. Okay, let's try some different orders. So you can go to that unoccupied space. Maybe that's enough? That is enough. Check it out. I can kill this from here, and the rest of those I can just reach directly. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. Alright. Prime key number 2. Alright, so up here, someplace, ancient colossus. There's not a room to the north, even though the north is open. Oh, look at that statue stack! That's fun. Okay. Alright, so... Ooh. Each one's gonna die. Okay, this is pretty cool. How... Okay, so if I did something like... I just want to get an example of how this is going to generally work. Fascinating. You're not awake, and that's why you don't... Whoa! Yeah, so they don't chain die on hot coals because the one is asleep, which makes it immune to fire. Wow, okay. So... If I had broken this open previously, let's just see how that changes the situation. I'm too far south. Okay, for the better, I would say. Let's just say I broke those. Bring you up in here. And now I could scrape you off of me, I guess at that spot. I don't know if I'm doing what I want to do here, but I'm gonna imagine that I might be. At some point I just need to make a manual kill here, maybe that's the final one. That's what I'm thinking. And you know what? I can make a manual kill here too. Ooh, I wouldn't recommend it though. Okay. So then just... I mean, this ought to be fine, right? I'm not as far north as I'd prefer to be. Well, what if I was farther north? maybe this is all okay. Not gonna do... I can go around, but it can't get you to where I would prefer. Okay, let's try this a different way. Whoops. How is that different way gonna work? I think I might have an ordering problem here. Let's try... what if I tucked you in... yeah, I can't tuck you in here now. Well, okay. What if... I broke that and did... this? Well, how am I gonna bring you north now? What if I did this? It's not great. This could maybe work? It could maybe work. Here we go. Still 2 stacked. Now, I need one in here, which I can just get, right? Yeah. Okay, and if you can be brought where I want you, which I think you maybe can... Alright, and I just look into the right order first try? Maybe I did. Cool. Kaboom. Alright, final key maybe. Pachu, Terra key, alright. Terra key for the stone. Sky key for the... what was the first one that I did? Snow Islands, probably? Yeah, that's what the sky key was. It's blue, fitting enough. Infernal key for the house fire, and star key for the spaceship. Space station, that's what I was trying to say. Alright, only one room left to explore. It's the final one. Is there going to be a puzzle there, or... is it just happy un-nightmare dreams, maybe? Tower roof? There's ladder up. Wait. Where does this go? Oh, it doesn't. It's the roof. Okay. Right, so ladders that lead nowhere are not actually marked. Should they be? One last statue. There's an actual statue in the waking world on the roof. This is what's giving me nightmares. Oh, I see. Leaf is currently climbing the ladder up to the roof. That's what these represent. These are like, this is a sheer wall. Oh, that's cool. I've never seen ladders used that way before. It's very unusual, but I love it. Yup. Whoops, wrong button. Good. Oh, that was lovely. What a cool little world. What was this long room? Armored ship, yes. What? Oh, right, I need to press... like this. No, I need to press, like... there we go. Yeah, that was the big one. There was another biggish one. Burning House took me... well, that was only 15 minutes, but still, it felt longer. And yeah, this one took me a bit too. Ancient Expedition, yep, okay. That all tracks. So those are the top 3. Alright, this was super neat, and I'm very glad I got to play it. Alright, nice little tiny bite-sized thing. Next time, I forget which one it is, but we will see then.